guys, it's me, JracoMeter, and we are back again with another episode of our survival series, Season 2. So I think today's episode is episode 9. So, we've been doing a lot of farms and things of that sort, but now I'm wanting to get into a few other things. And I know last episode we did a few things around the base, but this episode I want to do something similar but different, as I guess is tending to be the trend of these episodes, doing something similar to what I've done last time. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I want, you know how big the base is, and there's also some coordinates for some things that I've found that I might want to link up to and make a faster travel and stuff. So you probably know what I'm planning on doing, considering what all of my inventory is and what I'm wearing and what I have here. So I've just gone ahead and put some stuff together. I got so many eggs because legitimately over here they drop eggs all over the floor. And secondly, whenever I walk by that thing over there, I don't know if I showed you, but I've expanded the storage for most of these up there. See? You see? I just walk up and I get a bunch of eggs, but look, it's all full. It's a lot of eggs. So I guess I'm bringing those with me. I don't know, they'll be good projectiles to shoot at stuff in the nether. I'm not quite sure where I want to build this exactly. This is a pretty cool spot to build one. I mean, I already have some stuff set up here. It wouldn't be too hard to get one started, I don't think. If I just maybe like cut a hole in one of these over here, like right around here or so. So we're gonna need to do 3. I'm probably gonna put it into the floor, like so. And I haven't really ever done this before, so I'm going to need to look at coordinates for different things and make sure. So I might have to do a little bit off camera to get my coordinates straight, but besides that, there shouldn't be too many other things to worry about. I don't think I brought a flint and steel, which I'm going to need, so I actually think I'm gonna need to make one, unless I have one over here, which is impossible because I did use some for TNT and I didn't think I used the whole thing up quite yet. So it should be somewhere around here. Just not quite sure where. Oh, and I did some exploration too, looking for different things. I found a few mending things and fishing rods and stuff, but yes, we have one right here. Of course, pigmen do come out from this portal whenever you make one, but I'm not so concerned about them. They shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I do need to make sure I have the right coordinates, so what I'm gonna do is I'll be right back with you when I get the first portal set up to a place. I'm probably going to have to reinforce around it, which I forgot to get some blocks for. All I need for that is just cobblestone for the moment, and then later on we'll work on a design that's actually nice looking and everything. But I might make a little bit of, well, no, there's really no point in that. I'll just do some basic stuff for now. What are we gonna do? So I'll be right back with you when I get the first one done, and then we'll get some more of these put in. So I went ahead and worked on the portal for one place. I'll be implementing more of them. I'm probably not going to do them on camera, but I am going to work on them, and I kind of got this figured out, so let me just show you what I mean. I also disassembled the portal I was using back that way because it got in the way of this. However, there was a pretty cool thing that I figured out. So basically you can make the portals not necessarily exactly we're, they might not be the exact coordinates, but if they're very close, they link up together. And once I got rid of that one, it seemed to work just fine. So yeah, I got a lot of materials and just dumped them in here. There's also quite a few deadly hostile mobs that don't come from the nether, like regular skeletons and zombies. Which, yeah. But here's our nether portal. This takes us over to one area that's not awfully far, but it's a little distance. This is very, very close in comparison, it's at the very least. This is more or less about the distance that is for me to walk from the furthest building to the next furthest building in our current little metropolis, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this gets me over to the skeleton farm, which is working really great. Bunches of levels. Wonder if I got anything good. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, so been working on that. All of this stuff's disposable, so I don't really need to worry about that. I might test and see if I could just move this up to the front of that area, and instead of having it go all the way back like that. If that's the case, it might actually be a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this portal here, and then I'm going to try to make as many portals as I can, and then I'll come back. I'll give you a tour of the portals, how they work, where they take me. It's going to take a little bit of time because there are some places that I have that are pretty far out, but this is going to save me an immense amount of time. As well, too, there's going to be some things I'm probably going to do, not necessarily right now, to improve the speed at which we can traverse to the portals in the nether. There's some things I'm thinking about that might be useful. Not necessarily boats like you would generally think, but something similar but different that I've used before in when I was playing on a multiplayer server. So I'm going to try that out later, so you'll probably not see that until the next episode, but for now what I'm going to do is go ahead and work on the rest of those portals, see how many I can get done. I'm thinking about like 3 or 4 more places that I want to get to from there, and they'll all be linked up to this little nether hub. So yeah, and maybe sometime later we'll work on decoration in the nether hub, but for now we're just going to have a little bit of a portal network. So I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Alright, so I'm back. I went ahead and worked on some stuff. Now I got my gear back on. All of this really, really good gear. And, yep. So we're going to go ahead and take a little walkthrough of what I've got going on here, which is a bit. I also left the items in the nether, since really it's mostly what I might be using in the nether if I explore some areas. Now, one thing to note, I did go ahead and make the fast travel that I was talking about, so you'll get to see that here. So here's the fast travel. And as you can see, our first stop right here is the skeleton grinder, which I can't remember if... I think I already showed you it, but here you go. I think I made it a little bit closer, about 10 more blocks, so there is that, and it works really, really nicely. Just get over here to our farm. I also added these pressure plates to make it a little easier, and here, let's try this sword. Okay. I would think something would come through here, because that was a pretty big pile up. Plus I got looting 3 on my sword right here. And sharpness. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just continue on with our little showcase of our portal system. And we should be able to get to a ton, and I mean a ton of areas in our base and other areas that we've made that are kind of extensions of our base, but around different places. So I added these rails over here to help from falling off of the little ice highway. So this one's pretty simple. So we can go to our ice farm right here. And it's relatively quick, so it only takes a few seconds. Well, I mean, to go through the portal, it takes a bit of time too. And over here, I kind of decorated this portal. Tell me what you think about it. I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a an entrance to a interesting place. And don't think there's anything too interesting in here. But you could go over here and get ice, so that's pretty cool that we can go here really quickly. And to explain, generally you want to be 10 blocks within the X and the Z directions, and it tends to be fine from what I've noticed. You might be able to go a few more blocks, I'm not sure. Oh, and as you noticed here, there is another fortress back here, as you can see. We're not going to worry about that right now. And yeah, so it gets us there very quickly. And here's our witch farm. Never know which way you're going, do you? So, this should go decently quick, I'm hoping. Hopefully not too long. It gets us to our main areas. I think the main one's a skeleton farm. I'm not going to go so far for it. I do have a dedicated path, but still. And I dug this little area under here. So we could just sleep here, make sure it turns back to day, and then we can look around here. There's something I wouldn't mind adding over here, but I need the supplies. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do that. I don't see why we couldn't. It won't take that long. So yeah, we have the witch farm right here, and as you can see, that's our entrance from our other way that we go. I might get some more of these things here. See if I have any more of them. Just place them up to here, so I don't have to keep doing this. But yeah, we can go down here. It's a little far, I'll admit. It's a little bit far. Let's just look down this ladder. I'm not going to go all the way down right at the moment. But if we could just cut this off and put in one of our new systems, then that will make this a little more efficient. And I think that's something I do want to go ahead and do, just to have that over with, because I want to get our base really quick to travel with. And I'm going to collect a few of these so that I could just make a little entrance to, or a way to get to from the portal over there into here. I could have made the portal closer and put it like under the witch farm. Only thing is if I need to optimize the farm, rebuild it, or anything like that, that may mess it up. So, you know, I would have to move the portal and all kinds of stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is just have it over here, because it's not going to mess the farm up from over here or the portal. And I can edit the farm as much as I want. It's not too far. We have multiple ways of getting here, but I think this is the fastest yet way. And of course, if we had an elytra, we could get here pretty quickly too, especially through going through the nether with an elytra. That's one of the quickest ways. I don't know if that's the quickest way. Like I've heard of something where you can use ender pearls and nether portals that could be a possibility. Significantly better. Just like it was the other times. This is very manageable now. Now we can come over to this farm and practically do whatever we want. Because, well, it works flawlessly, this design. Looks like they fall down here, huh? I wonder if this thing's working. Why don't we go ahead and check, and then we'll go back to the base and in the episode over there. Let's go ahead and check and see if this thing's working or not. I have a weird suspicion it's not working very well. So it probably didn't account for all the things that you need to. I would have sworn this would have worked well, but no. Guess not. Because I don't see any witches around here. I mean, it's a nice design, I'll admit that, but it's not working like I would want it to. Odd that I have these corners like that. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember making it. It's just I didn't remember that I did this design on it. That's all. For a second, it looked like one of those was missing, but it wasn't. Okay, so let's just go over here, and I'll get out of here. So we'll do that. And we can go ahead and get back to the base. Let's just fast travel in the blink of an eye. Because I need to put all my stuff up. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? There's a ghast over here. Let's get this ghast. Should be able to hurt it. Yeah. Ouch. See, it's only one hit. Hey, did we get a star? Did we get a star? Yes, we got a star. Ooh, ow. I'm generally very cautious about this. You'd be surprised how many times I've actually died here. You would be surprised. Even though I have, what, fire protection on my helmet now? And blast protection, protection. It's the only fire protection I got. If all my gear had it, I'd feel a little more safe around here. But it doesn't. I don't think it damaged anything over here, just made a mess of fire. That's all. At least it didn't damage anything I was using. Did give me another block, though. Is this one of my entrances over here? I think it is. Wow. Okay. So I've been over this area. I think this is where I found some blaze. Okay. Let's get back to the base, though. Now we have a gas tier. Did I call it a gas tier before? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I know it's a gas tier. I just don't go fighting gas too often because I don't want to fall in lava. But yeah. Ooh, it's actually night. Wow. It's daytime. Much more pleasant. Much, much more pleasant. Alright. So I think it all went into here. And yeah, so I do hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, you can dislike, but do be sure to comment down below what you didn't like so I can go ahead and fix it if it's you know, if you do comment that is. And let's see, why don't you go ahead and check out some of my older videos. I got some playlists that you may be interested in, so all you have to do is just go ahead and click over on my name under the video, and you should get over to the home section for my YouTube, and then from there you should be able to go to playlists and see some playlists of different videos and such that I've made. They are all organized for your convenience, and if you really do enjoy these kind of videos and you enjoyed this video in particular or any other one, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Then you can be notified of when I upload my videos, generally Tuesday and Friday for commentary, every other day for special, or NCS, which is no commentary. And then, yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.